Hello everyone, I am Shivani and welcome to Vakilaw, Know the Law. So in my previous session, I have discussed about the Right to Information Act of 2005. So in my previous video, I have discussed the global history for Right to Information law. Also, I have discussed the history of Right to Information law in India, and also I have discussed the importance, need or significance of the right to information in the world's largest democracy of India. I have shared link of my previous session in the description box below. Do watch it. So now in my today's session, I will be discussing about the right to information and the Indian Constitution. So let's begin. So the Indian Constitution confers fundamental rights on individuals such as right to equality, non-discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, etc., right to equal opportunities of public employment, right to freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association, movement, reside and settle, practice any profession or to carry on any trade, business or occupation, right not to be punished for same offence more than once, right not to be compelled to give evidence against oneself, etc. So the Indian Constitution lays down guidelines for social and economic transformation. But the main question was that the fundamental rights and especially the directive principles which were formulated for the welfare of the people, how were they going to be saved from merely being a string of platitude? Now it's important that the ultimate sovereign or in any democracy is the people or the public in that democracy. So until and unless the people themselves do not audit or monitor the works of their elected representatives, existence of democracy will sound meaningless. So the makers of the Indian Constitution expected that people will have a final say in the making of policies and actions of the government that they have elected. Here it is important to note that a vigilant civil society is a condition which is precedent for a successful democracy. So the 42nd Amendment to the Indian Constitution under Article 51A states that the fundamental duties which emphasizes importance of civil society and its duty to promote rationality, scientific outlook, humanism and spirit of inquiry, such a civil society must comprise a well-informed citizenry. So the Indian Constitution under Article 51A stipulates that a civil society, which we call as the soul of democracy, should contain a well-informed citizenry. Thus, the Indian Constitution also accepts the need and importance of a well-informed civilized society. Thus, it is undoubtedly the most significant event in the life of democracy that it shall contain a well-informed civilized society. After almost 55 years of the Indian Constitution coming into force, as I stated earlier, a national law, so a law was passed in the center which was applicable to the whole of India by both the houses for the right to information on the 11th and 12th day of May 2005. The Right to Information Bill with 146 amendments was adopted by voice vote. So the law of right to information satisfies a long-standing demand of the people, which was raised through various movements and campaigns. So this law also gives content and meaning and a legislative shape to the concept and objective of the right to information, which was recognized since the year 1973, long before the enactment of the Right to Information Act in India in 2005 by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. So this need for right to information has been stipulated or also has been agreed by the Honorable Supreme Court of India way back in the year 1973, years before the final Right to Information Act was passed in the year 2005. So the Supreme Court of India has recognized the right to information as a concomitant or a companion to the right to freedom of speech and expression, which is guaranteed under Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution. So that's all for today. I hope that the information that I have given you in my today's session is helpful for you. I'm also sharing another video where I'll be sharing with you how can you prepare for your exam for the question of right to information or the Right to Information Act of 2005. Do watch that video too. In the upcoming session, I will be discussing about the objectives of the Right to Information Act of 2005 and will also state the salient features of the Right to Information Act of 2005. So stay tuned to vakilaw, know the law. I hope you like my video. If you like them, please do hit the like button, share my videos, and yes, do subscribe to my channel vakilaw, know the law. Till then, this is me Shivani signing off. Bye bye.